Hello students, welcome back to Video Game Design. So today I've completed my game, at least to the point where I want to be able to publish it. There's still a few things that I want to work on, but it's mostly looking good. So I want to get it to the point where I can distribute it, because right now in order to play it you need to open up Unity and you need to fire this up and you need to come in here and push play. I want people to be able to download my game and play it on their own computers. So this is simple enough. I'm just going to go File, Build Settings, and right here this is the default setting, PC, Mac, and Linux standalone, and the default is it's just got Windows installed. So if you're running your game on a Mac, you might need to figure out how to open up the Mac option. But after that I'm going to say build, and it's going to ask me what folder I want to build this in. So I can right here create a new folder, and I'm going to call this Jetpack Jousting Build Demo. You can see up above they're the ones that I've actually built before, but I'm going to say okay, that's the folder I want it to build in. Select that folder and build. Now, this could take a little while, so go hang out, make yourself a sandwich. Mine's going to go a little bit faster, one, because I'm using a nice computer, two, because I've already built it once, so that's going to speed it up. Okay, so now, here's the folder that I've built. You see here's Speed Joust, and then Jetpack Jousting Build Demo, and then this does say Speed Joust because that's the title of my project, even though I wanted to call it Jetpack Jousting. But now if I click this, it'll run the game in my computer, and this is like a regular video game.
Go!
Now, I did incorporate something that's going to let me exit the game when I push escape, so I'm just going to push escape, and I'm exited. Now, the cool thing about that is I can send this data to whoever wants it, and they can download it on their computer. However, there are a lot of people who are not playing games that you download anymore. So this is cool, but we have a better way of doing it. The next one here is WebGL. And this is going to make it so your game can be played in a web browser. And since we're making smaller games right now, this is a viable option. So now that I've clicked on this, I'm going to tell it switch platform. This is just going to take a second, and then now I'm going to tell it build and run. Nope, just kidding. Build. Just build it. And then I'm going to call this Jetpack Joust Web Demo. Okay, now one thing that I learned is if you look up here, I had Jetpack Joust 0.1. The first time I tried this, I put 0.2, and the website that we upload it to doesn't like that. So don't put any periods, decimal points in your folder title. So Jetpack Joust Web Demo. Oops. Oh, I have to create that folder. New folder. Jetpack Joust Web Demo. Okay, and now I'm going to select that folder, and then I'm going to wait. My experience was this one took a bit longer. Is it in here? That was Elijah. He's getting edited out of this video.
Oh, you're recording?
I am recording.
Wait. That means my math homework got thrown away too? Okay, here's my math homework.
Oh, good. Okay, so now that's all done. That took just a few minutes. Depending on your computer, that might take a little bit longer. Nice thing is that can be done entirely without internet. That's done on your computer. But now at this point, I need to get this folder onto a website. So if your internet is bad, this might be the point where you put it onto a flash drive and move yourself to a place where you have nicer internet. So this next step can be done on a Chromebook. So I'm gonna go to Chrome, my web browser here, and open up the proper browser, move it over here so you can see it. The website I'm going to go to is simmer.io. This is a website that's specifically made for Unity developers to host their games. So you can go on here and you can see a whole bunch of other games that people have made. It's a good site for some inspiration. Now I've already logged in. Here's my Mr. Pasimio account. First time here, you'll have to go through and make yourself an account. I'm using my work email right now. If you want to use your personal email instead of your school email, that makes sure that you will always have access to your materials that you've created. These are materials that you've owned, so you should have control over them. But in order for me to upload this, all I have to do is click the upload icon, and then it's going to say create your Unity WebGL build, and then drag the build folder here. So here's my web demo folder, and I'm just going to drag it in right there. And then this one, my internet is pretty good, so it's going pretty quickly. Also, the file is not that big, but if I right-click this to look at the properties of it, this is only 11.7 megabytes, so this shouldn't be a big deal. But now you can see my game's already running here, and I can click Start, and I can play it directly in my web browser, which means that this will run on your Chromebooks. You see that's working. I'm going to delete this one because I've already uploaded it, but if I go down here, this is where you can name your game, and it's going to create a link that you can send to people. And then once you have that link, you can post it on social media, you can put it on your Instagram, however you want to do it. One thing to note though is that if people are accessing it through a phone, if you don't have mouse controls, your game's not going to work real nice, so you might want to direct your friends to open this on a computer. Anyway, that's how you publish your game.